Julius Malema, powerful ever. Like the people they can say what they want to say about Julius Malema. People they can say whatever they want to say about Julius Malema. People they can share their opinion. People they can talk. Sorry, Malema make it clear. Let me do this.
You will never defeat the power of a black nation.
This is a powerful statement. This is a powerful statement. You will never defeat the power of a black nation. You will never defeat the power of a black nation. This is a powerful statement. And this boy needs to have brains operation. Oh my God. I never thought I'm going to see something like this. Where brain operation? Where is that? Go back to your... Why violence? Spread peace. Only Julian MK can save this country. I hope ANC, EFF, can be united.
No one can defeat the power of a black nation. Not even the army can defeat the power of a black nation. No army can defeat a black nation.
Like he don't talk this because he want to say this. He say this because of they form apartheid. And apartheid, they defeat the army. During apartheid, black people they fighting with stones. He don't come here and say it without a proof. So black nation means like Africa as a whole. Remember, these are MDreacts, open discussion. No one is being attacked. We're just sharing our ideas, our opinion. That's all. We're just sharing our opinion, our ideas. Nothing much, nothing less. He said no one can defeat the army of a black nation. No one can do that. He leave the proof of that. People they come in this side, try to conquer us. Let me do YouTube. I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to say YouTube. No.
Honor X9D, all angle ultra.
Yes, Malema. Powerful speech. Dog. So like people say, I pray one day stuff can give this man a chance to become a president. They say, I pray. You have to do. You don't. You have to do. Let's leave this thing. I pray. So you have to do, so that Julius Malema can be a president. Stop saying I pray. I pray. I want Julius Malema to become the president of this country. So like I hope, Buddy, I pray, dog. Those things doesn't work. I hope I will push Malema to be president. These are powerful words, you can see. So I teach you the powerful words and not other powerful words, because of what is I pray, there's no power in that. But still people are going to attack you. Only small-minded will think so. People will get offended by Julius Malema. You say only small-minded will think so. Let's go. The powerful speech of Julius Malema. Let's see. This is a powerful speech. We are going to share our opinion. We are going to go through this.
plastic chairs that you are sitting on.
Let's do like this. We are going to learn a lot today. We are going to learn a lot today. And I don't want someone come here. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Are produced by a byproduct which comes from Sasol, here in Sasol there. That byproduct, they go and sell it to China. China uses that byproduct to produce those chairs. And these chairs are expensive because they come from China. Who are paying for their shipment here. But the thing is here in Sasol. Why?
Why as this I'm saying, like, this guy deserves to be a president. Julius Malema deserves to be a president of this country. He said, like, why we are shipping this thing that we can do here in South Africa, so why? No one can answer that. Why we do things that we can have here in South Africa, things that we can do by ourselves. Why we are wasting our money? No one can answer that. Who can answer that? Why?
Why are we not taking it there and produce these chairs here in South Africa? Do you know that we also import toothpick?
Just imagine.
Maybe some of you don't even know what's the toothpick because you got this luxury.
It's not fun. I don't know, like, why. For me, it's not fun. There's something I want to do. It's not fun, man. I don't lie. It's funny. It's not fun, right? Good. So, like, if, like, we start to believe in ourselves, we can build Africa so old. If we can start to believe on taking action, we believe in African spirituality. Not to say, like, people are going to come here and build this country. People from outside, they're coming here, you pray for God. No, you are own God in your African spirituality. You are your own God by yourself. You understand? No one is coming to oh my God, why did I send it? No one is coming to save you. It's okay. You are your own God, you by yourself, and we can build our country. We can build this country ourselves by working hard, putting the work. I wanted to change the profile picture, so guys, this is a 6-hour session that can change your life. So you guys always want to depend. You want people from outside to change this country. Why you cannot build your own country? I don't want to change settings. On edit. Thumbnail. So, like, now we always want people to do things for ourselves. Why you cannot do things for yourself? Why you're not doing things for yourself? You want people from outside to come in and do things for yourself. There's a problem. So let's move forward. Let's move forward and listen to Julius Malema, the next president of this country, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not.
So, match sticks. The matches that we use every day, we don't produce it. It comes from outside South Africa. The plate that you use, plastic plate, plastic, comes from outside. How can't we not produce what we use every day? Because the customers are ready for it.
Yeah, definitely. You see, like, if you put a president like this, someone who can think like this for black people to be advanced, to run, you know, like last he was, Julius Malema was fighting for, he want to see black products into shelves. You know that they was talking about that. You want to see them into shelves. You want to see them entrepreneurship. You understand? Because of we don't become entrepreneurs. That's the problem. Who is going to create jobs for our sisters and brothers if you're not all if we're all going to work? So he said, like, he want to see this child of this country becoming what others did not, and it's so beautiful to focus on.
I mean, all these women who are sitting here, Dr. Ndlozi, if you say to them, please,
Dr. Ndlozi was there. Okay.
Borrow me a tap away. Yes, sis.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I know we are bootmaking, eh? Yeah, but don't forget to watch this video. It's so beautiful. This is one of the best, most touching Julius Malema speech in 2024. This is the best, and people, they listen very carefully because of when Julius Malema speak, everyone listen. We all know that when Julius Malema speak, everyone listen.
There will be war. She's going to call you the whole day. Where's my tap away? But tap away that you love so much, its production is as a result of what comes from Sasol. Look at how expensive tap away is. That's why you are fighting. But we can produce it here
in South Africa.
And the same quality.
And the same quality. And if you produce it here, it creates jobs. If you produce it here, it creates jobs. There's no this thing of hey, there's no jobs, unemployment rate, people they went to school, they have no degrees and what. We created, yeah. We created, yeah. We create jobs for our brothers and sisters. That's the president we need. The president who say, like, I can die for my people, but what can you do for him?
And then sell to you. You are customers, but will be creating jobs for our own people.
Thanks.
Because there is no economy without manufacturing, which can create jobs. The good thing is that, you know, Africa loves South Africa a lot. Everything that comes from South Africa, they love it. Thanks. Imagine if we produce tap away from South Africa. It's not only for us, it's for the whole continent.
Thanks. Facts. Like, he is right. Africa, they love South Africa. And they feel like Africa is the one that holds them back. You understand? They feel like Africa is the one that holds them back. You understand? So that's what he's saying. Africa love South Africa. Everyone loves South Africa because of we fought apartheid. Why people love South Africa? Why everyone comes to South Africa? Why? Well, I see a lot, dog. Lots of people coming here in our country. But the painful thing, people from this country are suffering. I don't know if you can check that people coming from America, Europe, say like, I'm going to South Africa, it's the best life there.
We've got the market. South Africa can produce a flying machine fighter jet. Parking into Roy Falk. Roy Falk is one of the best war machines. We produce it here in South Africa. The Chinese wanted to buy 2 so that they can copy what we are doing. We refuse to sell to them. How can we produce a machine that flies and we can't produce cars?
Guys, you can hate Julius Malema as you want. If we can produce that machine, even China, like China is advanced when it comes to technology. The question is, these people, they want to make people of this country to be behind. This is a question I have. These people, they want to make people of this country to be behind. Like you said, they produce a big machine that China say, like, man, can we buy 2 of that machine? Then when we buy those 2 machines, they're going to open that machine and check what to put on, what to put on, what to remove, what to put in. He said like that. I never said it. He said like that. China on its own say, like, we want this machine. We want this machine. Can we get this machine from South Africa? Do you feel you say, like, we don't create TV, we don't create plays, we don't create toothpick, we create nothing. We create what? Nothing. That's what he's saying. So we create nothing.
A machine that moves on the ground, we can't produce it, but we produce a machine that can fly. There is something wrong there. Someone went to sign agreements, trading agreements with Germany, that we will not produce cars. You will give us cars, we'll buy from you. Went to sign with Japan.
And like what? If we give people, like, for example, we create job that side. If, like, us, we are just a country that buys, our people, they become workers. We don't create jobs, So we create jobs from Germany. If Germany is creating cars for South African, or Germany is creating cars for Africa as a whole, we make them rich, and the unemployment rate is going to be low. Our unemployment is going to go high because we produce nothing.
And many others will not produce car, will buy from you. If we can produce a flying machine, it must not be difficult to produce a car.
Facts. Guys, let's wake up, man. Let's wake up. Let's not all be wakers. Let's not all be wakers. Let's all create jobs for our people. Like our what is this? Like our oh my God, come on, man. Like our unemployment rate is so embarrassing, man. It's very embarrassing. Our unemployment rate. It's like we don't have a government.
If we produce a car, it means more jobs for our children. South Africa is rich of minerals. We've got platinum, we've got chrome, we've got gold, we've got diamond. Every day on the N3 to Richards Bay, they are transporting our raw material.
Where you are sitting here, look, you are sitting here. Yeah? Good, like, it's the first time hearing like those things. Yeah? Every day, we have the minerals we need to use. Well, minerals can create batteries, can create cars, can create products, we create with what we have in South Africa. We want that through education. We want education to be based on our minerals. We want our education to be based on the land. That's what we want. We want to run our business, we want to run our land, we want to create products. And I'm so happy about Julius Malema, saying like we are, as a EFF, they want to see the black product into shelves because we create products and we don't have a big market.
Out of the country. When you see those cars from tomorrow, when you look at them, you must know that inside those trucks is jobs being shipped out.
Facts. Facts. This guy is smart, man. This guy was smart.
Because chrome is used to produce steel. In South Africa today, there is nothing you can build without steel, which means steel is in demand. And we've got chrome to produce steel. Why are we sending our chrome to China and everywhere else? They produce steel and sell the steel back to us. When
Dog, what can you do? What can you do? Maybe you're watching this video, you know what chrome is. You can run your own business. I know in Northwest, there's a place in Northwest where like people, they were digging their houses because of chrome, and even the traditional leader, the kings, they agree based on that. Then the police came there. They came there. They wanted to stop them in their own land, in their own houses. They want to control. Hey, don't take that chrome. Don't take that chrome. Doesn't make any sense for me. Doesn't make any sense for me. I don't lie. It didn't make any sense. Like it's their homes. They discover chrome and they sell it. They're making a living. They're striking. They're living RDPs because of apartheid.
We can produce our own steel through beneficiation here in South Africa. You know, Gauteng, Johannesburg, was made by the discovery of gold.
That's why they call it Gauteng. If you're from outside, you're from maybe Mozambique, you're from Africa as a whole, but you don't know why they call it Gauteng. Gauteng is Johannesburg. If you don't know like what is Gauteng means gold. Gouda. Gouda. Gold. You understand? That's why they call it Gauteng. That's where like, you're going to get more opportunities, job opportunities in Gauteng.
This place is not a preferred place of settlement. That's why, because it's got too much water, it was a forest. But when they discovered gold, they now had to create conditions for settlement. So which means everywhere where a mineral is discovered, then that place must look like Johannesburg. Because Johannesburg was made by a mineral. Why is platinum not making Rustenburg? Look
Rustenburg. Look northwest. Look northwest. Look Rustenburg. Rustenburg is like there's no platinum in Rustenburg.
Like Johannesburg, because platinum is a mineral as well. Why is Bakersford, if it has got chrome, why is not looking like Johannesburg? We need to decentralize the.
Even these guys agreeing, say like you are telling the truth. These guys like, yeah, Malemas, yes, you are telling the truth, man. He's doing like this, like, oh my God, I hear you very well.
Economy of South Africa to depopulate this Gauteng, because this Gauteng is going to become a nightmare very soon. Everybody wants to settle here. That's why in Ekurhuleni MMC, Ekurhuleni has got a lot of squatter camps, more than any other municipality in South Africa. It's because people come here coming to search for opportunities. But if we create opportunities for them where they come from, they will not see a need to come because it's safer to work where you come from.
I don't know, like, guys, we are facing hard times with the Wi-Fi. Everything is proper, good. Everything is proper. This is a beautiful topic. I come out to check on you guys. This is very, very beautiful session to focus on, man. And he's definitely right. People, they are leaving their countries, they are leaving their provinces. Sorry, people, they are leaving Northwest, they are leaving Free State, they are leaving Eastern Cape, they are leaving KZN, going to Johannesburg, Gauteng, believing they're going to change their life there. They call it a goalie, as a Zulu people. They call it goalie to find a best living.
Unlike me, I have to work. I have to have a home in Polokwane, have a home in Johannesburg, have a home in Cape Town. Even if Cape Town, you are not paying any rent, you are a member of parliament. But
you're eating nice ones. Yeah? Home in Polokwane, home in Johannesburg, home in Cape Town. It's not about tax that pay those amounts so they can enjoy their life. Home in Cape Town, home in Johannesburg, home in Polokwane. And it's like in Cape Town we don't pay. In Cape Town we don't pay. We pay nothing.
The fridge must be full. And then the fridge must be full in Johannesburg.
I always say you can't manage what you can't see. Monday.com shows you the full picture like that.
Yes, Monday.com, bye. Hey, Monday.com. Thank you, man.
Then full in.
So, like, guys, you know, like, when I'm the reactor. So people, they watch my videos, be like, stop talking, man. Why you stop talking? You want to listen? I say, like, I want to use a fair use. In South Africa is a fair deal, but in Europe, in America is a fair use. I use this content fair by sharing my opinion and sharing yours by commenting, right? By making it relevant. So it is a powerful speech of Julius Malema, the speech that changed people's life. In 2026, it can change your life, it can touch you, it can educate you. And we went through education, so like what we can build with crew. How can we build South Africa more better? How can we change our other provinces and make them make them like others ones? You understand?
So I can have one home where I go to work and come back to this home. I'm saving a lot. So we need to decentralize this economy and create new cities. Every city you see was created by apartheid.
Facts. But it's created apartheid, but it's created by apartheid, but we are the one who are building it. Those people can say like apartheid created this, but who was doing the work? Slavery. Who was the slavery? So we need to take it from there. Yes, apartheid happened, but who was doing the work? Malema, who was doing the work? Who was doing the work?
There is no single city that was created by democracy. For the past 30 years, they've never done a town. Nothing. What they do, they identify a bush. They love bushes. I don't know, Comrade Carl, is it because you are in the bushes for a long time? They love bushes. They go and look for a bush away from where people stay and build RDP houses.
So that people cannot access things that are meaningful. You know, like things that are meaningful. Oh my God, I'm really good. Things that are meaningful. You understand? I need to download this thing.
And say, no, come and stay here. Why do you take us away from where the resources are? There's already road here. there is water here, there's electricity here. A person takes people to the bush and give them RDP houses. And our people are clapping hands.
They will say what? They will do what? Those people who have been, like, went through a lot during apartheid. Went through a lot during apartheid, and they experienced poverty, they experienced hunger, they experienced struggle. It's not like us. You see, like, not like us, we will never take that. Us will never take that. That's why, like, now you can see Africa. They say like Africa is opening their eyes, Africa is waking up, Africa is, because of, it's us like now. It's us like now who take over. It's us like now who think out of the box. It's us like now who say we want to change this country. And that's why, like, we have this thing, say like we are not like our ancestors. I know we all know it. Say like we are not like our ancestors. Our sisters, they went through a lot. Our sisters, they went through a lot. That's why, like, every time they use this, say like we are not like our ancestors.
But they forget that it was them who were marching during apartheid saying we don't want matchbox houses. Today they are given Western matchbox houses. They clap hands. A definition of a house means that it must have a flushing toilet inside. If it doesn't have a flushing toilet, it's not a house. It's a glorified mukuku.
Aibo. Glorified mukuku. I don't know if there's anyone know what is glorified mukuku. You know what is glorified mukuku? Glorified mukuku is a shack. Those informal settlement. The same thing that they want to do in Cape Town. I wanted to check. It's on the right track. Okay, yeah, it's on the right track. Those things they say they want to give them in Cape Town. So like in Cape Town, they want to do things for people, right? And that's what they call it glorified mukuku. It's not thing that you can, you know. Oh, sorry, so I want to see, like, I share the screen and everything is right, everything is proper. He knows he's coming to the end this popular game. He includes his faction EFA who complete lost plot when it comes to self deliver. Malema is not into, guys, let's put into mind. Malema is not into power. He's not. Malema can be like other parties. He can be like other parties and remain quiet and say nothing. Like the parties we have and stuff that are quiet, that does not help their people. EFF is always there fighting for people. It's always fighting for black people. What they didn't treat you when the workplace, they didn't pay you, there's no contract, you need a house, they're always there for you. They always fight for you. They always want to stop corruption. So those things, like, they do it because of they want to be in power and they want to show you the capabilities they can do to build this country. So don't expect more from EFF because of it's not into power. The only thing you can expect more is from EFF because EFF is into power. So you can expect a lot from EFF. You understand? So like now you cannot expect a lot from Julius Malema. He's just he's not into power, man. When he's to power, then we can have those mindset.
It's not a house. It's a glorified shack. Because only a shack will not have inside toilet. I've never walked into any shack, they say this shack has got an in-suit. I've never seen anything like that.
No, yeah, but like there's this other guy in Fanabale. He done something like that in Fanabale.
So why do you call this thing a house and call this one a shack? What is the difference? The difference is that here you did not use a corrugated iron. You used some parastina. So we reached a point where we must stop celebrating mediocrity and laziness. We must now start voting with our minds and not with our hearts. Because for how long have you been seeking a job? But people just come, get called from homes by ANC councillors to come and work here in the Ekurhuleni municipality.
Corruption. But I'm so glad. I don't know. You guys have news what's happening so lately. I'm so glad, like they're facing their questions there by Mandela Commission. This is so beautiful. Getting questioned. The look EFF. Look, EFF is big, man. EFF is big.
They hire their relatives. They hire their comrades. If you are a female, they want to have sex with you before they give you a job. That, when we vote on the 29th of May, you must remember. You must remember that 29 May, you don't have a toilet. You come from the shack, from the squatter camps, family of 4, 5 are sharing 10, are sharing a toilet. They've treated you like...
It's like that. Black people normally, they make kids. Our mothers, they make kids, lots of them. Not one, not two. They make kids, our parents. Like, they make lots of kids. And just imagine staying there, RDP, toilet is outside, there's no shower, use the Vasco. Like, because of we used to live to a big land. We used to live in a big land. Let me see. This one's man, this thing.
Animals for a very long time. Go and teach them a lesson on the 29th of May and tell them, today we are here to reclaim our humanity, to reclaim our dignity. We are tired of being treated like animals. So we must make sure that our children go to school for free. There must not be school fees.
But like now we want funding. We don't want now we want funding now. We want to run businesses now. Now we are good with and now we want funding. Right? Now we don't want now we want funding. Now we want funding. Now we want funding.
And children must not pay for school uniform. How can, we are led by some people who appear like they've lost their mind. They say this one who wants to make a good future for herself, she must buy uniform. But a prisoner like Gaten Mackenzie was happy.
Gaten Mackenzie is happy. They asked Gaten Mackenzie, it was like, Gaten Mackenzie, why you don't go to chase illegal foreigners? I was like, no, I'm into table now. Now I make decisions. So I don't know, like Gaten Mackenzie, based on what he said, so like, he make decisions. And we heard that later on, President saying like, People, they must follow the laws of this country. They must follow the policies of this country. They must follow all those kind of stuff. Because of getting McKinsey. Nope. It's not like that. Rate this nigga from 1 out of 10 and put your order now.
Even free uniform in prison. He's a beneficiary of free uniform in prison. You want to go to school? Go and buy uniform. Oh, you want to go to prison? We give you uniform for free. We give you food, breakfast, lunch, supper. We give you water. We give you electricity in prison. And inside that prison, there is a flushing toilet. You are not in prison, but you don't have a flushing toilet.
Man. The truth, man. Hey, Malema, man. Why you give us things like this? He said like you are not into prison, but you don't have a flushing toilet. So like me, I say like maybe people don't have flushing toilet because of what happened during apartheid. You know, people say like don't bring apartheid. Apartheid is gone. You know, there are those people who say like don't bring apartheid is gone. But it makes us to here to here. We are suffering because of apartheid. Don't talk about apartheid, hey, man. Don't talk about it. I must talk about what then? We suffer because of apartheid. He said, hey, don't talk about it. So what we must talk about? What we must talk about then? If you don't want me to talk about you want me to talk about what? Yeah? I must talk about what? Food. I must not talk about how apartheid affected black people. I must talk about how the pain we're into is because of apartheid. Well, I must not talk about those things. You want me to talk about what exactly? I want. There's no song like the best here.
The prisoners have a flushing toilet. Your situation is worse than those who are in prison, yet you are not in prison.
Malema, no, I'm stress. You know, like when someone speak the truth, man. You know, like when someone speak the truth, give you stress. Someone speaking the truth and you get stressed. Sure. You say like you're not into prison, but you don't have a place to stay, you don't have water, you don't have a toilet. People are arrested, they have those things.
Let us go and reclaim our rights, because prisoners can't have more rights than our children. Children must go to school free of charge, no uniform. They must get books and get meals at school. They must eat at school, because there is no child who can think on an empty stomach.
Facts. So how can you think when you are writing book, you are hungry, when you are able to think the stomach crying? How can you think about that? It's very hard. And he's right, there's no child able to focus. The stomach say like, I want food. The stomach say like, I want food. How can you think? If the stomach say, I want food.
We want these children to excel. We want these children to be perfect. Let's tell you, we have to make sure they eat. They have to eat, because a child must not be struggling as to where the next meal is going to come from. That's why in the EFF, we are fighting that we need to increase child support grant to 1,000 rand, because these people need money.
Hey, they're going to make more kids, eh? They are going to make more kids. Dog. They want to make more kids, Mus. Dog. Oh my God. That's the only thing I would say. I say like, oh, they're going to make kids
to support the children. These children, if they are not properly supported, they are going to become criminals. And when we say, let's increase the child support grant to 1,000, they say Malema wants these people to make babies. There is nothing wrong.
Yes. I'm reacting on Julius Malema like now, and I love this part. There's nothing wrong. It's like, okay, is it he's going to say there's nothing wrong. Okay, listen.
With making babies, as long as you are ready. When you are old, we're not talking to teenagers. We're not talking to kids. I said kids are going to school for free. But those who are ready to make children, let them make children. There's nothing wrong with that.
Let them make it. Like those children, they're going to those children are going to run this country. Those children are future mama. Those children are future mama. So there's nothing wrong like the societies make it wrong. Like now, you're like, oh, I shut up. They wanted to make it wrong, to make it feel like wrong, to like going to make a child. Look how the people, they're laughing. They enjoy Julius Malema. They enjoy what he's saying. People, they're laughing, so nice. They're enjoying Julius Malema speaking. So beautiful. I love it. I love it. They're enjoying Julius Malema speaking. Yeah, look, this man is laughing. Oh my God.
When they ask you, how are you going to support these children because you are poor, you must tell them their father Malema will support them when he takes over this government.
Oh, guys, let's go to Julius Malema. So like that lady hold a child, go with the child. You know, like Malema is going to say something important. I remember this. Listen, he's going to say something important, something very painful, something that we can learn through from him. He's going to say, I from a poor background, my mom raised me. If my mom didn't make a child, there wouldn't be Julius Malema. So this is whatever the situation you experience in this life. God, dog. There will be a plan. They always say that there'll be always a plan.
So it's very important that children are well fed, and children are children, and they don't have to become adults even when they are young, because they have to go work in order to get food.
May this guy share the pain of the black child, dog. These men share the pain of the black child. A lot of people are watching this, they're going to say whatever they want to say, but Malema, dog, you share the pain of the black child. This is pain of the black child. Dog, I can connect with him while I'm here. I can connect with Julius Malema. Just imagine, I'm just there, but I can connect with him. I can understand him, where he's coming from. I can be with him. Oh my God, it's so painful.
People say, when you are poor, why do you make children?
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your.
This is a message.
People say, when you are poor,
yes,
why do you make children? I was born by a poor mother. But she did not die poor because she gave birth to me.
Julius Malema.
Who said when you are poor and you give birth to a child, that child is going to die poor? What if this child is the one who's going to change this family and make this family a better family?
You know, like now I'm doing my reaction video. I think I have, how many people watching? I have 6 or 3 people. Oh, that's so bad, but we are moving forward. So like this is a powerful statement to everyone to say, doesn't mean when you have the degree, you are going to be rich. You are going to pay loans. You are going to afford to buy food. So you understand the freedom when it comes to entrepreneurship. That's the only way you can understand richness and be free, live the life you want to live. Though someone who gets social grant and someone who get 20,000, they are same. They have different responsibilities, and either they get more food, either they get less food. That's the only difference. But you're all trapped. You don't enjoy. To enjoy your life is when you do things you want to do on your own time. It's when you travel the world. It's not okay. Let me continue to my reaction video. I'm not doing this video right now, but it's a powerful message. Then that's why I captured. Is so powerful, man. To what a session! What a beautiful moment. I believe all of us we are watching this is beautiful moments ever. You know, and I appreciate it. To react, I'm honored to react there and you know, stop confused to be rich and you see.
If my mother had followed a silly argument that because you are poor,
Nene is a black child. Can be poor with degree. We were born. I don't care.
and you are a domestic worker, don't make children. She would have died poor because there will not be Julius Malema. So stop saying no, because you are poor, don't make children. One of these children might be the one who's going to stop a generational curse in this family.
Degree means nothing.
But when we make children with our own bodies, whose problem is that? Why do you concern yourself with our problems? Let me have my own problems, I'll deal with them. My body is none of your business.
put in your mind. Come on. I love this. Like sometimes Mama said, like it's powerful. It's very powerful. I don't know why I love it. It touched me. I done the video about it. I said, yes.
Why to make children? I was born by a poor mother. But she did not die poor because she gave birth to
Julius Malema. But you're just like a weaker, like others.
When you give birth to a child, that child is going to die. What if this child is the one who's going to take this family and make this family a better family?
The reason I say this is because of let me be quiet. Quiet.
Decide what I do with my body. I don't understand why a child comes from a poor background. The mother is on SASA. The father passed away. When he arrives at the university, they say, give us your mother's ID. They take it. They punch the ID. They say, no, fine. Pay 4,500. He says, my mother can afford.
What you're saying is real. What black people, we don't understand this. People don't understand this. Black people are suffering because of apartheid. People were removed from their own land. 99% of black people are from poverty. Only few who survive during apartheid become educated, become teachers or doctors. But doesn't mean you are free. Doesn't mean you're going to be rich. We see these stupid graduates like me with degrees saying like, I want to live, I don't want the child, I want to live a life. You want to live life how? Because every day must go to work. You only have Saturday and Sunday. What the life you're talking about? Because of you're just a worker like others. The difference is you can buy a car with loan, you can buy a house with loan, and you're working for food. We need to start to educate how to build Africa. Is not with degrees. To build Africa is when we build companies, is when we creating our own product. That is the best way to build Africa, to live the best life, to do things you want to do with your own time, to travel the world when you want to. We have this small mindset. People say they're educated with degrees that are useless. Degree means that you are just a worker. Doesn't mean a lot. Doesn't mean you're a genius. You didn't implement nothing. You are learning from someone else's idea. School is someone else's idea. Don't be stupid. And I'm so not frustrated, but I just want to express myself. I know you are watching this video and you are asking yourself how these guys speak things like this. Because I want to educate small minds with degrees who think you are not better. Who say like you are better because of a degree? It means nothing. It means nothing. The best way to build Africa, the best way to build your society is when you're creating jobs. Oh my God. And we must come here and I will never come here and behave the way people are behaving. And thank you for people who hit that subscribe button, because of like now we are focusing on Julius Malema. They're so painful. People, they believe like degrees, everything. They believe it. That's nonsense. How? Let me remove these others here. One.
It's a beneficiary of SASA. They say, okay, go back home to do an affidavit.
4.
How can government send children home to go and do affidavit? The same government that is giving my mother SASA says it doesn't know if my mother gets SASA. Because university is government. The systems must be linked. When you punch my mother's ID, it must say SASSA beneficiary, and automatically I get into the university.
Right.
And you know what is even more painful? Is that they ask you for a death certificate of your father.
They do. They do. They do. They do. You know, like, we need to educate these people who think they're smart. Go, like, people who are running government, like in parliament, they don't have degrees. People who are earning more than you are earning 2 million per month. People who are running government now, who run in parliament, getting McKinsey, no degree. Jacobs, there are lots of people who Cat Matla, they are running multi-millionaire businesses. They are earning more than what you're earning. And because of the thing is, like, we need to, as a graduate, must be humble and feel like you are not educated. What is educated exactly? What is to be educated? When you say you're educated, we are talking about what? To be educated is to have that piece of paper, or to be educated, if you know how to do a kettle, you know how to do a fridge, you're educated based on that. That is education. If you know how to farm, it's education. You don't need a certificate that says you're educated. If you know the laws of this country, you can be a lawyer by yourself. You don't need a certificate to tell you you're a lawyer. So because of, like, this mindset, this piece of paper makes you think you are better than others, relax, you are just a worker. People who don't have those papers, they employ you. I do a good example about people in parliament. People are earning 1 million per month, and they don't go to work like you. They don't buy car with loans. They are running businesses, but they don't have those qualifications. Don't be stupid. You know, like, go, like, now I'm in the complacencies hoccupas. You know, like that complacencies hoccupas. People are going to say, like, this guy is crazy, what he's saying. We have people in parliament who don't have qualifications and earn more than money than you earn. And making decision for you. I don't gossip, you all know that. I don't gossip, and I don't we have people who do that. And people will come in and think, like, come on, dog, you're like, let's face reality, man. You are just that pisses me off. That pisses me off, and we need to able to understand it and talk about it. I don't know why these things give me problems. Like, hey, why you give me problems? I'm talking about the SARS matter here.
After they are the ones who issued.
This game,
there's no problem there.
You're not ready for it.
A death certificate and said your father is dead. After that, they ask you, is he dead? Yes. Go and do affidavit to prove that he's dead. I must go do affidavit to prove that government said my father is dead. How can they say this person is dead and then ask me to come and do an affidavit to confirm? There are no systems. They give you SASSA money in this district of Iguruleni.
I didn't like those things that they used to do them, like, a long time before, because of, like, I believe, like, the system is all changing. The system is all changing, and I believe, like, those ideas, they how can I say it? Oh my God. They oh my God, come on, think, MD. I'm thinking, yes, I'm thinking, man. After how long, man? After how long? I needed these people. Umpy.
And then from there they say, Gog, come. We want you to come and apply for indigent policy so that we can give you free water or free electricity. I must apply once at SASA. Once I get approved at SASA, it must circulate everywhere. When it arrives at municipality, when the bill generates, it must reject me or this one.
People are suffering because of apartheid. People are living in their own land. 99% of black people for poverty. Only few who survive during apartheid become educated, become teachers or doctors. But doesn't mean you are free. Doesn't mean you're going to be rich. We see these stupid graduates, like with a degree, say like, I want to live, I don't want the child, I want to live a life. You're going to live life how? Because every day must go to work. You only have Saturday and Sunday. What the life you're talking about, because of you're just a worker like others. The difference is you can buy a car with you, you can buy a house with you, and you're waiting for food. We need to start to educate. How to build Africa is not with degrees. To build Africa is when we build companies. It's when we're creating our own product.
Facts.
The best way to build Africa.
Facts.
To live the best life. To do things.
Listen here.
To travel the world when you want to. We have this small mindset. People say they're educated with degrees that are useless. Degree means that you are just a worker. Doesn't mean a lot. Doesn't mean you're genius. You didn't implement nothing. You are learning from someone else's idea.
Facts.
School is someone else's idea. Don't be stupid.
MD.
People who are running government now, who are in parliament, getting McKinsey, no degree. Jacobs. There are lots of people who can't matter. They are running multi-millionaire businesses. They are earning more than what you're earning. And because of the thing is like we need to, as a graduate, you must be humble and feel like you are not educated. What is educated exactly? What is to be educated? When you say educated, we are talking about what? To be educated is to have that piece of paper. But to be educated, if you know how to do a kettle, you know how to do a fridge, you're educated based on that. That's education. If you know how to farm, it's education. You don't need a certificate that says you're educated. If you know the laws of this country, you can be a lawyer by yourself. You don't need a certificate to tell you you're a lawyer.
Fact.
So because of like this mindset and this piece of paper makes you think you are better than others, relax, you are just a worker. People who don't have those papers, they employ you. I do a good example about people in parliament. People are earning 1 million per month, and they don't work. They don't go to work like you. They don't buy car with loans.
You know, like it's a thing of like people. Come on. Let's see. Already 12, 1, 2. Yeah. I also want to find out Google too. You know, like it's so guys, like I know I lost people. I'm reacting and people they left because of I'm angry. But okay, we are moving forward. Sorry, I've been.
It's a SASA beneficiary. Now Ugogo must be going to halls, must be going to town to feel indigent.
Sure, wait. You know, like sorry. I want to try SMS. That will look paper. So after the SMS, but you use a paper. Then after tomorrow, you're gonna contact a day. Maybe like this fresh as or maybe what else wireless is a hard. But I think like by Friday, you'll be sorted. Friday, Saturday.
How come they don't know that you are poor? Because they're the ones who said you are poor. They gave you SASA and said you are poor. All of a sudden, they don't know that you are poor. Come and fill up the forms. Today, God must protect me not to faint here in this hall, because if I faint here and I can't speak, you rush me to the hospital. They will.
And again, it's not your like your problem that you are poor. It's not your problem. It's not. Why in South Africa we have social grants? Why is only South Africa that we have a social grants? Why they created social grants? What happened? Because of apartheid. If you can sit down and say like, why we have social grants? Because of they take your minerals, they take everything that you owe, and they give social grant to forget about your minerals, to forget. I no stress, my brother, I no stress. Because when I can have an SMS, then but you look at go paper, then what it's amazing, you know, because it's already price. You understand? Yeah, and thank you again, man, for your support. People, they're living the stupid life.
Never punch on a computer and get my medical history. As a result, they are going to give me medication that I'm allergic to. Because I fainted, I can't speak. But if the hospital systems, health systems were linked, when I go into a public hospital in Polokwane and I come and faint here, they must just search me and find my ID pen, put the ID number, then the information pops up. No, this one you can't give Disprin. It is allergic to Disprin. That's why they are giving you, a person goes into a clinic, a person goes into a hospital with a problem of teeth and comes back paralyzed. The other side is paralyzed. But what happened? What was wrong? Because the problem was teeth. They don't know the medical history of this person. And as a result, they give this person wrong medication. So only a government of thinkers can come up with these things.
Facts. The people who are working for company toothpick, the company that produces toothpick. Just imagine people that are working for the company. You are HR in that company. You are accountant in that company. You are working in the company. You're the KFC. You take a chicken, you cook it, then you sell it. You make money based on that, and they employ people to manage the finances, to manage people, to manage whatever they needed. And you sell it educated based on that. Come on. Someone said it touched me. You know, it's African man. I'll find the video. Someone said, no, I was watching this video on TikTok. This guy was doing public interviews. He's a white guy. He asked like what black people invented, what black people implemented, like Elon Musk, like Steve Bezos or something like that. Like those people who came with new things in this world, not like because of like to have Wi-Fi today, to have a computer, to have a microwave, to have a rug, to have whatever is someone else's idea. And this guy asked a good question, so like what black people invented. I don't know if I'm saying the right word. We invented nothing. Like the whole world. We can say, who is this guy? Elon Musk. Steve Baines, Steve whatever Steve. Oh my, those people, I don't take their name serious. It's not funny. You can say like they implemented this and this and the other implemented ChatGPT, other they implemented computers, other they implemented those cars that they use machine learning. You don't know what machine learning is. That use body like sensor. These boys, there were two white boys, they were doing public interviews, and they said, they asked a question to say, what black people invented. We invented nothing, we implemented nothing. We are just working on someone else's idea. You call yourself educated, you call yourself genius, you're stupid. And then let's go back. We're talking about Elon Musk. We know Elon Musk created what? We know that guy who created computer. We know the guy who created ChatGPT. That's, we say people, they're educated, they're smart, they're genius. Those people are talking about. When these things are so, people who are small-minded, who think they're educated, and for example, someone went to school to teach Setswana. Someone went to school for 4 years to teach my home language, and then he says educated. That's stupidity. You went to school to teach my home language, Setswana sa ko gae, puo ya ko gae, then you tell me educated. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But like, you are small-minded, you are programmed, you are not thinking like me, so we never see the world the same. I know people who are so there's, oh my god, I lose myself now. I don't know, like, man, these are things that we care about people and we want to share to people, but people didn't see them. You know, there's other things that we want people to see them, but people don't see them. And we cannot force them to see them. We cannot force them to see people, to see things we are talking about. Boom.
Everyone must have a clinic, and that clinic must operate 24 hours. And that clinic must have an ambulance and qualified doctor and nurses. Today, we are told there are unemployed doctors. How can you have an unemployed doctors when there is a demand of doctors everywhere? Only the EFF government will deliver clinics that are going to operate 24 hours.
How can we have that when we have lots of people? We have lots of degrees now. How can we deliver things like that? How can we deliver things like that? Where there's everyone is degree, degrees everywhere. How can we deliver that, Julius Malema? Just go like now, degrees everywhere. Everyone has degrees. Everyone has degrees. And I say to you, why these people to fight unemployment rate? We get the funding from people, right? We get the funding from people. How can we make those funding work? How can we do that? How can we make those people, those funding to work? Mafika didn't do. Come on. These people, when I push, they push. There's a thing that doesn't make sense to me. I push, you push, I do, you do.
4 hours. Fighters, how can you close a clinic at 4 o'clock? Who said was sick until 4 o'clock? Hey, good.
Who said that? Who said that? You know, like, oh my God, sorry for that. People they are too emotional.
Gula, we're about to close now. Gula, get sick. Get sick quickly, we're closing. That time.
I love whatever. If you don't love me, that's on you. It's like vula. Yeah, come vula. Sava, manje. I love Julius Malema. I love this guy. I don't know. I don't know how many people love Julius Malema. I'm asking myself. So how many people love this guy? How many? The really
You are pregnant. We don't know when is the water going to break. You rush to a clinic. You arrive at the clinic by 5 o'clock. As you approach the gate, they close the gate and lock, and they say to you, we've closed. Hey, I'm about to deliver. Please help me. There's nothing I can do. We've closed. As a result, mothers give birth on the gates of clinics because clinics are closed.
Just imagine. I will deal with them. I will deal with them. Oh my God. Just imagine. So like now, after this, we are going to watch Julius Malema in Parliament. Today you are my friend. Today we are watching this powerful in Parliament. This is.
And the Speaker of National Parliament in absentia. I want to take this opportunity to really thank you for how you conducted the proceedings on the
Auto in general, we're never not there.
I now call on the Honorable the President to address the joint sitting.
Oh my God! I enjoy this thing. I don't know what you call it, but I enjoy it a lot. Let's go and focus. Though this is a reaction video. I can't come here and sit there and punish myself. The reaction video where like we are all learning. I don't come here and yeah, I don't come here to less of feelings. We are talking about the next president of South Africa. So you think when you come here, I'm going to come to nest of feelings. I'm going to come here and be like, yo. I won't do that. I won't do it. If you think I won't do it. If you think I'm that guy, I won't do that. I will not do that. My name is MD in the cut. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh.
Thank you.
I know this way for Jacob. Oh, oh, IEFF is sitting down, dog. This is a beautiful moment to welcome the president of this country, South Africa, Jacob Zuma, and I see EFF members sitting down. Just imagine, I see EFF members sitting down. Just imagine. I see sitting down, not clapping hands for Jacob Zuma. There's something that I need to focus on. Let me see.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Madam
Madam Speaker.
The Speaker of the National Assembly.
I'm well, we cannot start like this. When this best start like this, President want to talk, EFF is there making noise. This is not what I don't like. I don't like that. But let's go in.
The chairperson of the National Council of Provinces,
the Joint Rules 14LA,
Deputy Speaker
14S1
of the National Assembly,
14UB,
and the Deputy
read together with the
Chairperson
Constitution
Honorable President,
of the NCOP.
Honorable President, please take your seat.
Honorable
Gandhi.
Sit down.
Well, like the EFF respect Jacob Zuma. I don't have a problem, but what they are doing, what do you call this? What they are doing, what do you call this?
President.
No. Honorable Gandhi,
Thank
you
you.
are on a point of order. What is your point of order?
Read together, Madam Speaker and Madam Chairperson of the NCOP.
Madam Speaker. Madam
I rise
Speaker.
in terms of the...
Oh, man, how can we move forward like this? This guy want to raise his point. There's someone there want to raise his point. So we are going to spend something like days. Hi.
On a
Joint
point of
Rules
order, please.
14LA,
On a point of order, please.
14S1,
No.
and
Honorable
14UB.
Gandhi, just hold your horses. Honorable member.
Just hold your horses. Oh, I never saw it coming. I never saw it coming.
I have recognized Honorable Gandhi. He is still on a point of order. You therefore cannot interrupt a member on the floor who has been recognized. Honorable Gandhi, please continue.
Thank you very much. Let me start afresh so that he can hear me well.
Do you realize how much money this will save us?
No,
What's
it's
that? You just
stepping.
built a budgeting app with Base 44. Look.
So guys, you know, like when we are reacting, you must, you know, I'm just the man who do reaction video for. I have a lot of, so, don't make me angry.
Madam Speaker and Madam Chairperson of the NCOP, I rise in terms of the rules of the joint sitting, Rule 14 LA, Rule 14 S1, and Rule 14 UB, read together with the Constitution, Section 2, Section 87, Section 49(2), and 51, Paragraph A and B. Read together with the judgment of the Constitutional Court on the 31st of March 2016, which held that the failure by the National Assembly to hold the President accountable by ensuring that he
why we behave like we're in Grudge? You know, like in Grudge, the other kids is trying to answer the question. As a man, we're busy like, yes, Larato, what are you asking? Ma'am, I want to know what is ABC? What is ABC? And there's Bongani there is playing with toy. There's Bongani disturbing the whole class. There's Bongani doing the wrong things. This Bongani is trying to describe. Oh my God. This is the same thing that we are seeing on the screen. These are the same thing that we are seeing on the screen now as we speak. Other one is speaking, other one is entering, honorable member, honorable this. Hi.
Complies with the remedial action taken against him.
Honorable Bongo, take your seat.
inconsistent
This member is on the floor.
with its
Take your seat.
obligations.
Honorable Bongo, take your seat. We recognize this member. We will rule on the matter.
Honorable Bongo, he doesn't like EFF on this situation now because of what the Honorable Bongo is doing. It's what EFF is doing most of the time. You'll be speaking there, say, yes, Honorable Latube. Say, yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I want to rise in this matter. Then EFF really end like, blah, blah, blah. Same to what happened to Jacob Zuma. The thing that I'm talking about like now.
Please proceed, Honorable Gadi.
It did not go to do his population.
Don't concentrate on him. You are on a point of order.
The failure by the National Assembly to hold the President accountable by ensuring that he complies with the remedial action taken against him is inconsistent with its obligation to scrutinize and oversee the executive action and to maintain oversight of the exercise of executive powers by the President, and in particular, to give urgent attention to or intervene by facilitating his compliance with the remedial action. The Constitutional Court therefore issued an order that the resolution absolving the President from compliance.
You know, like I'm busy like now. You are talking a lot. You are reading. What the energy, man? We want energy, guys. What the energy? Who is not South African but is watching this with me in 2020? I watch it every day. I react on it every day. I react on this. Watching in 2025, watching 2026. This is a beautiful thing you can watch for yourself to learn. If I'm having a bad day, this way I get up on YouTube, best therapy ever. That means there's fire coming. So like when I say I don't know what to do, I come here. I come here to watch this. To watch this. Even me, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's like, how are you doing today? Something like that. Yeah, this will go down in the history of the best entertainment zone all the time. So like now, let's give him a chance to speak.
With the remedial action taken by the public protector is invalid and set aside. The Constitutional Court therefore went further to say the president has failed to uphold, defend, and respect the Constitution
Honorable
as the supreme
Gadi.
law of the land.
Honorable Gadi.
And accordingly,
Honorable Gadi.
both the president
Honorable
and
Gadi.
the presiding officers are in contempt of the Constitutional Court provision.
What is the point of order?
The point of order is that the president is in breach of his oath of office and promote the Constitution.
Honorable Gadi.
And accordingly, he cannot
Honorable
address
Gadi.
honorable members, including the
Honorable
presiding
Gadi.
officers, who they themselves
Yes.
have failed to hold the president accountable.
Why are you shouting? Why are you shouting in a lady? Oh my God, network is a problem. Guys, you can see what's happening here. Good, network is back like now. Why are you shouting at madam? Don't leave here, we are going back. Don't leave, we are going back. Why are you shouting? Yeah? Why are you shouting, say? Why are you shouting to a Madam Chair? Because they tried to reprimand you. And you are shouting so bad. Why you do that?
Honorable Gadi.
They will await your ruling.
Why Madam Chair of SIC? Why you do that? If like I was in Parliament, I was going to have a tupa. You know what this tupa is? I'm going to bring my own tupa. Because these people, they're not listening. You'll be, Honorable Daddy, Honorable, you're making noise. Honorable, Claire, Honorable, you're making... Hey, I won't do that, me. I'll be like, get out. I'll be like, get out, say you are making noise, you are disturbing this parliament. Can you please go out?
Thank you.
Chair.
Yeah.
Honorable Chief Whip of the Majority.
Honorable Chair, Section 8.
When the president is going to speak, Mar, when the president is going to speak and address us, when? Because I see like people, they are just standing after standing. When the president is going to stand up and address us? Yeah? When the president is going to stand up and
89 of the Constitution says this parliament can remove the president from office by a substantive motion that can be brought before this parliament. Indeed, Honorable Chair, substantive motions have been brought before this parliament for the removal of the president, not only on the basis of Section 89.
So like you guys want to remove the president because of Inkandla, no, because of corruption.
But also on the basis of the Section 102 of our Constitution, vote of no confidence on the president. This parliament has decided not to remove the president on the basis of what the honorable member is raising today. We can't go back to that motion that has not been properly put before this house. It was before this.
You don't understand. This guy doesn't understand. This father, oh my God, I say this guy. This father doesn't understand. EFF is setting a good example to say like, EFF is setting a good example to say we will not allow leaders. Most of us were looking at these leaders doing the wrong things, and we are seeing nothing. You understand? If you've seen that, so we cannot allow leaders that we follow, that we listen, not following the rules, and we remain quiet when are watching. That's the problem of EFFC.
The motion was defeated in this House. I therefore request, Honorable Chair, that you rule that we continue with the business of this House and reject this frivolous intervention by this honorable member. Thank you very much.
Honorable Chair of the NCOP.
Honorable Malema,
God.
I have yet to rule on this
Oh
motion.
my God.
Yeah, but you gave him an opportunity to speak before you.
Why Malema and everyone say, why the president of this, the next president of this country, is speaking and people will be like, Tula, Malema, shut up. Why they do that? When the next president of this country speak, people, they're standing. Never against Sudan. Why is it like that? Why is it like that?
Ruled on Godrich, because the procedure is such that you must rule on Godrich before you give him. You broke your own rules, so allow me to proceed.
Proceed.
Yes. Thank you very much, Chairperson of the NCOP. Sitting in front of us here, it's a man who
Are you
is
on a point of
incorrigible.
order?
An incorrigible man, rotten to the core. And that has been found by the Constitutional Court. And this story that
Honorable
you voted,
Malema.
Honorable Malema. Voted majority to keep him, it doesn't make him
Honorable Malema, that is not a point of order.
But listen to me. Listen to me.
It's not a point of order.
But listen to me, Chairperson of the NCOP.
Yes.
Listen to the next president of this country, Madam Chair of NCPC. Where is that? Oh my God, I don't get it. Hi. Oh. I've been closing myself. I can see. I've been closing myself. Chairperson of OPC.
But that is not a point of order. You stood on a point of order.
What was Jackson's point? What was Jackson's point? What was Jackson's point?
Can I rule?
No, but let me speak. What was Jackson's point? We're all equal here. We're all equal here. Jackson did not rise on any point in the rules. I'm following in what he did. So I'm saying the fact that majority voted against the Constitutional Court decision, it doesn't make the majority right.
So we must make Julius Malema president. This guy is fighting everywhere. Julius Malema is fighting deals, fighting parliament, fighting, and we can see this guy here. It's like, oh my God, here we go again. You know, like when of that message, like whenever that message like, oh my God. So like, oh my God, here we go again. Julius Malema is here. We won't move forward. Julius Malema is here. We will not move forward. He's busy fighting.
You voted against the Nkanda report, which was declared by the Constitutional Court that you were in.
Why he voted against it? He's not an ANC member. Because of like people who are sitting in that seat, they are most of them they are what do they call this? They are ANC out of the EFF out of the and when you come and make them chair or madam whatever, you don't represent your party. You represent everyone in the party. So this will go down the history of the best entertaining sauna. I love the party in red. This one you can see is not from South Africa. I love the party in red. No games, they are ready to support each other. If you listen to their point carefully, you're gonna love them, I swear. They are like I said, they're fighting for poverty. It's wrong to watch this without popcorns, lol. So like they want to need popcorns to watch this. They want to watch Julius Malema speaking his mind, sharing his thought. Those without popcorn are out of order. The honorable members will please acquire some popcorn so that they are not out of order. This is not a point of order. Read more. This is not a point of order. True victory. I'm out of order. No popcorn with me. Very wrong also to watch this once, twice, 3 times. Like they watch it twice and 3 times. Like, yeah, Malema did say this. Hey, Malema did say this. Yes, he said it. Who again will still watch with me? I felt that I knew Juju was about to take it to another level. That means there's a lot that we're going to see based on this. There is a lot.
Breach of the Constitution by voting against the Nkanda report.
Yes?
You are repeating the same mistake. Mr. Zuma has collapsed his own right to address us here.
Can you allow
Mr.
us to
President,
rule on the matter?
441 soldiers will never protect you.
Point of order.
Your problem is not outside.
Point of order.
Your problem is here. There is no soldier here. Here we
Honorable Malema.
Honorable
Malema.
Let soldiers form a political party and come
Honorable
in.
Malema, please.
Inside here they will never come in. So we are not
Honorable
going to
Malema.
allow the president to address us.
Honorable Malema, please take your seat. Honorable members, allow us to rule.
Everyone is talking now. I will not allow this guy to speak. I will not allow this guy to speak. I will not allow everyone to speak here. I will not allow everyone to speak. The president must be go out. The president, the din. You vote against the this. You vote against the that. You vote against this. You vote against this. You vote against this. Is you vote against this, you done this, it's like yes.
This matter. Honorable Gadi rose on a point of order. I actually ruled and said what he was doing was addressing the House and that it was not a point of order.
But let me say, like he says, you voted against, you voted with Zuma. You didn't vote against him. He said it. No, which one between the two? I don't know. You said it.
I then allowed the chief whip of the majority party to speak. I want to say, in the first place, the matter the honorable members are dealing with, the members of the National Assembly, has nothing to do with the business of today. It has nothing to do with the joint sitting. It would have nothing to do with the joint sitting because the NCOP is not empowered to elect or to impeach.
On a point of order.
Oh my EFF. EF on the point of order. Madam is still addressed. You can see how this man, look, this madam, look their eyes, means like, oh my, don't bother me, Wena. Don't come here. You see, we're addressing the matter. We're busy on the point of order. Look how this madam, look the face though. The face tells you everything. The face tells you everything. Look, man, it's like, oh, my God, we are going to do this again. You know, like when you are, I don't know, like I remember we used to make our teacher cry. Our teacher was crying because of us in the class. We were not listening to her, and then she was crying. My teacher was like, "Don't cry, man." I was like, "Don't cry, man. Things will be fine." Crying, man, teacher, because of the class was not listening. When he said people do homework, people were not doing homework, and then she ended up crying. She ended up crying. Just imagine.
I am on the floor.
You must recognize.
I am addressing this house. You will take your seat. And therefore, this point that the joint sitting must now address the business which belongs solely to the National Assembly cannot be viewed as a serious point of order by this joint sitting. And therefore, I wish to dismiss all these points of orders.
Yes. President,
Chair of the NSO.
Man, EFF, everyone, President Top. I love Julius. Not Julius Malema. I love him too. Oh my God, I love him too. I wanted to say, I want to say, like, I love, who's this guy? Jacob Zuma. I wanted to say Jacob Zuma. I wanted to say, like, oh, I love Jacob Zuma. I love him. And it's not the wrong thing to love Jacob Zuma. Do you think it's the wrong thing to love Jacob Zuma? It's not. Nah. It's a beautiful thing. You can see this is a parliament. Here is EFF. Here is DA in AfriForum. I don't know, maybe it's ANC and it's lawyers here, magistrates, judges. Yeah.
Can you recognize me?
You are recognized.
Madam Chair, let me just remind you, when Honorable Gadi stood up, he cited for Section 14 of the Joint Rules. He didn't go with the rules book of the National Assembly.
Yeah?
So we have a rule book that is called a Joint Rules Book 14C, and he quoted so many sections in that rule book, and he combined it with a section in the Constitution.
Yeah?
So we would like to stress that, Madam Chair, since this Parliament have not taken the advice of the Constitutional Court, that rules that the President violated his oath of office. So therefore the President cannot address this house until you, presiding
not
officer,
a point of order.
You know, like, I love to react, but this, I think I will start. This thing, guys, man, this thing is too much. This thing is too much. People, they are not paying attention. People, they are talking after. I think I won't able to proceed with this. Why someone's talking, other one is talking, Mar? You know, like now I have a small heart. You know, like me, I have a, let me see. Me, I have a small heart. I have a, did I say I have a small heart? I have a big heart.
Pronounce on the procedures to discipline the president.
Honorable Shope, that's not a point of order. I have ruled on this matter. Please allow us to continue with the business of the day. I want to urge honorable members not to stand up and repeat what is really not a point of order. If members of the National Assembly wish to carry on with this matter, please do it when it is your own sitting at your own time.
Dog, why you are going to propose? But people are stupid, ne? People, they don't think, why are you going to propose your wife in the groove, in the club? In a club where you are surrounded by people who are drunk, and then you are, oh my God. Other things, other things like, I don't know, man. Other things they want, what do you call this? Other things they want, I won't say they want bocopulous, I won't say they want dead. But how are you going to propose your wife? How are you going to propose your wife in the club? Yeah? Where is it full of people who are drunk? Aye, man.
On a point of order, Chair.
Man, sit down, man. Sit down, no. Sit down, no.
You are on a point of order, Honorable Mkwili.
I know, like this one, man. This one speaks. Look, this far is like, oh, you know, like this far is like, I'm wasting my time. How is seated? They wasted like this. It's like I waste my time. What I'm doing here? I'm wasting my time. The way how he's seated. He's seated like this. He's seated like this. And he said, like, I wish I had my home, eating home food with my kids playing around there, having that moment with my wife. The way how he's seated. Look how this father seated, hopeless. Not hopeless, sorry, oh my God. Things I'm saying, sometimes I say wrong things and people hate me for that. Sometimes I say wrong things and people hate for me. I say, like, you know, like people that are going to hate you for saying wrong things or saying rightful things, then people will hate you. Hate you. And you see like this, like, I wish I had home.
Yana, ke go gakolola gore ka di 25 tsa October 2016 you allowed Mr. Zuma to address the National Council of Provinces, and we made it a point to you, Honorable Chair, to say,
is that
this
a point
man
of order, Honorable
is a point of order.
That is not a point of order.
What you replied on? What you replied on? You said this is not the business of the NCOP.
Yes.
This guy is laughing at the background. The father was sitting like this at the background. The person read the serious matter. to say this what we said to you. No, like this guy is sitting in the background. He's sitting like this and he was bored before. I think I was thinking about him. He was bored. So the lady staying up. I don't know, the guy was bored or he didn't want to, he was bored, right? So he's sitting like this. He's sitting like this. It's okay, I'm listening. He's sitting like this, right? When the lady speaks, he's laughing. The question is, what are you laughing?
Let me remind you that Parliament is made up of two houses, meaning the NA and the National Council of Provinces.
Please
Therefore,
take your
the
seat. That's not a
president-
point of order.
It's a point of order. Listen to what I'm saying.
That
You
is not
even
a point
allowed
of
him
order.
to speak.
Please take
So we
your
are not
seat.
going to allow this man to address us. He's
Honorable
not honorable.
Mukwini,
I've
take your
taken
seat.
my oath.
That is not a point of order. Honorable members, the business of the...
Someone is coming there and making noise. Making noise. There's something I'm looking for. Someone coming and making noise in Parliament. He's not honorable member. He's not this. He's not this. He's this. He's this. He's this. He's this. Just imagine. He's like all those kind of stuff. So like he's not honorable member. He's not this, but you don't allow to say those things, man. Let me see. Ah, my God. Oh my God. I wanted to upload videos this day, but let's go. So guys, I was fixing something. Oh my God. Let's watch this. Let's watch the Parliament of South Africa.
The National Assembly and the business of the NCOP and the mandates as per the constitution that you are so...
Chairperson of the NCOP.
I am speaking. Please take your seat.
He said, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. You can't see you're disturbing me. Yeah? I'm speaking. You can't see I'm speaking. You are coming here to disturb me.
Honorable members, we will not allow the business of this house to degenerate or not to start simply because you are raising issues which purportedly are points of orders which are not points of orders in this sitting. I would want to ask the President to continue.
Chairperson of the NCOP.
Honorable Speaker, I have respectfully been trying to get your attention. And we're standing up in a point of order. My leader has been standing up right from the beginning, even before you recognized Honorable Gadi. And therefore, I'm asking you, in terms of Rule 14S, you have to recognize my leader on his point of order.
I did not see him. Honorable members, Kasenibu. Honorable members, I did not see Honorable Lekota? No, I did not see his hand. I have no reason why I would not recognize him. Honorable President, please take your seat. Honorable Lekota, a point of order.
I rise on a...
Oh, Honorable Kota. Honorable Kota means it's not like a problem. It's not like the problem, but you know, like but I see like you're just a profile picture. I can see you have a umzimba, you have a body, but your face is small. I don't understand that. I don't know if I'm wrong. You can correct me. No, but based on that picture, wow, you're so cute. You know, like that girl, she's so cute, man. She's cute and she's, you know, I will do my, I will try, I will do my best. I will try, you know. Like Honorable Lakota, you, like Honorable Lakota, man. Oh my God, Honorable Lakota. Yeah, Honorable Lakota, man, is going to, yo.
A point of order, Madam Speaker. I rise on a point of order.
Hey, Honorable God, you don't know what to say. This guy's laughing at the back. He's laughing. This guy's very sorry. You want to say what? You want to say what? You want to say what? So it is very important to watch and listen from it and learn from it. Oh no, because talk. How could is not talking? So like I want them to remain quiet so that I can speak. I want them to be quiet so that I can speak. Okay?
You are covered, you are protected. Say, please proceed. You are on a point of order.
In terms of Section 48, it relates to Section 48 of the Constitution. In terms of that section of the Constitution, none of us can be a member of Parliament, of the National Assembly or of Parliament without taking an oath under Schedule 2.
Now I'm confused, man. You know, like I started to be confused. I started to be confused. Like, what are you talking about? Because I don't understand what the problem they're talking about. What the issue they're focus on. Listen, I'm coming. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to toilet. YouTube. I'm going to toilet. Give me 1 minute. We are going to continue from here. So guys, I'm back. I went outside to just relieve myself so I can focus on this. So I'm back. Let's listen to Honorable Lekota. Honorable Lekota, I know him on Ramaphosa. He was attacking Ramaphosa.
We of the Congress of the People want to place it on record. We pointed out in the last State of the Nation address that the gentleman before you has broken his oath of office. He admitted that. Subsequently, the court found that he has discharged himself from the oath of office. He can't be a member of parliament when he has discharged himself.
Honorable
Section 48.
So like, parliament is not going forward because of Jacob Zuma. They don't want Jacob Zuma to speak. But if, like, as South Africans, we realize, like, what they're fighting for, as the thing of Nkandla, when we're going to when we pay back the money, I believe everyone knows those things. I believe everyone, like, knows those kind of things. Everyone knows those things. Bring back the money, pay back the money. If we as South Africans, we understand what EFF is fighting for, I'm telling you, today we're not having we're not going to have what do you call this? We're not going to have we're not going to have a Manza Commission. If, like, we able to do that.
Requires that. Madam Speaker,
Honorable Lekota.
In English is called a scoundrel.
What?
In our mother tongue,
Honorable Lekota, that is not a point of order.
Now, we cannot hold Limene as a role
Honorable
model.
Lekota, that is not a point of order.
Must follow.
Please
must
take
emulate.
your seat.
Therefore, we cannot become part of a
Honorable
process.
Lekota, that's not a point of order.
No, we have not broken our oath of office.
I know, like, Honorable Lekota, like, I said what? I said what about Honorable Lekota? I said, Honorable Lekota, I know he was attacking, he was attacking Ramaphosa. Honorable Lekota must be it must be under EFF. Honorable Lekota must be under EFF. Honorable Lekota, it must be under EFF. Honorable Lekota, he must be under EFF. Because I know, like, it's always give people hard times. You know that person always give people hard times. There are people, like, based on their personalities, is give people hard times.
Now you want
That's not a point of order. Please take your seat.
In the breaking of our office, oath of office. We have not broken ours. He broke his. He broke his oath of office. We did not break our oath of office. So we can't.
Honorable Lekota.
Yes.
People say, like, aye. So if like you're in parliament, I can see this guy represent Africa based on how he dressed. How you dress, it tells us a lot about you. I don't know if you know that. How you dress, it gives us idea about you. It tells us about you. You understand? So if you dress well, very presented, and, you know, it tell us about a lot about you. But the question is like, listen, chat, I want you to comment, guys. Let's all be active. This thing is not this thing is an open discussion. We interact, we talk, we enjoy this discussion, we share our opinions. It's not the thing of like you're going to sit there and not participate. Let's all share the opinion. Let's all comment, man. Let's all be active. Let's all be like, now, based on this, I see this. Based on this, I see this. So like you guys are remaining quiet. Hey? Hey? How do you know like now someone you my guys? Let's interact. Let's be the part of this. Let's all participate. That's all thing I'm asking for you. Because you can see Obo's Konda, you can participate. Let's share opinion about African politics. You can see FF member is raising the hand. When I look around, people they're just relaxing. And like Julius Malema is here, is so quiet. And I know EFF is going to make it the mess.
Please take your seat. That's not a point of order. Honorable members, we have ruled on this matter. We have ruled on this matter, and I wish to reiterate that we must allow the president to continue with his speech.
They are against that. If you don't know, they are against to see president continue with their speech. They don't want the president to continue their speech. Because they say he didn't comply, he done things wrong, he done this wrong. So they don't want the president to comply with the speech. They don't want him. They don't want him. You understand? So they don't want the president to continue with the speech.
You have been putting matters, you have been addressing the House, not on points of orders. But we now wish to proceed with the business of the day. Honorable President, please proceed.
Proceed. EFF is standing. Oh my God. EFF is standing. And I want to say to people, I want to say this to you guys. If you're watching this, I want to say to you, if you're watching this, what is your thoughts on EFF? They are standing. They are standing. So I'm asking myself, like, what are they going to do? What are they going to say? Here? They switch off their mics. They switch off their mics. The mic's not working. EFF is making noise.
You are suppressing our freedom of speech.
Oh my God. Why is this lady coming from here and take this guy mic? Why is coming here and take this guy mic? I will be like, hey, stay away from my mic, man. Do you want to continue? We are wasting our time. Stay away from my mic. Why this lady here? This one. Oh, why you come here and take this guy mic? Now I'll push her. So like, you can see her. You can't see I'm doing it. Why you come and take my mic? Why you come here and take my mic? You can't see I use this mic.
Please.
Cyril Ramaphosa.
Speaker.
Our President Zuma.
President Thabo
On a point
Mbeki.
of order.
Chairperson.
Chair.
Chief Justice
Chair.
Mogoeng.
Speaker. Chair.
All esteemed members
Chair.
of the
Chairperson on
judiciary.
a point of order.
Please recognize us.
Members, ministers.
On a point of order.
On
and
a point
deputy
of
ministers,
order.
National Chair, please recognize us.
Premiers
Chairperson of the
and
NCOP.
speakers of
Can you please recognize us?
provincial
Chairperson of the NCOP, you cannot allow a
Chairperson
situation
of
to continue
SALGA.
like this. It's out of
The heads
order.
of
You have to
Chapter
listen to
9
us.
institutions.
You must give us an opportunity to speak here.
Chairperson.
This is a mess. This is a very mess. Julius Malema is speaking. You can hear about the voice. They are going to see. I can feel they are going to see. The president is talking. The speech. You know, like Jacob Zuma was so tired. He was like, I'm tired of listening to EFF, man. I'm very tired. Me, listen to EFF. How? We cannot move forward. The things that they want, Zuma can do them. This was Zuma still here. The things that Zuma wants. The thing that they want from Zuma, they can't get them. Or Zuma cannot do them. I don't know how I can address it. So like now, President say like, I want to leave, I want to go back home. And you are busy. You are busy talking. This I'm saying, like this is like a grudge. It's like you're in a grudge. Older people. Other is talking, other one is talking. It's like you're in the grudge where like older people, they're not listening to each other. Call like it's a mess, call like it's a hocubulasis.
Person of the
Honorable Malema, just because you are standing for president of the ANC,
Now
you are
speaker.
avoiding things
Speaker.
here.
President.
Please.
Honorable
We
member.
are not a prison here to be addressed.
Order.
Broken
You are
law.
disrupting the voting.
This is not a cell. This is not a prison.
You are
We can't be
disrupting.
addressed by criminals.
Honorable
We are not in a
President.
prison or a
You must give us chance to speak.
Please.
Allow us to just focus on how to
Thank you.
calm
Sit
these
down,
honorable
Zuma,
members
please.
down.
Sit down.
Honorable members,
Oh my God. Zuma was going to continue. Zuma was going to continue. Guess what is happening in this parliament? Here? Man, there's a lot in this parliament. I don't lie. There is a lot. Zuma was going to continue. He was going to continue Zuma. If like the Madam Chair didn't intervene, Zuma was going to continue reading the speech. He was just going to continue reading the speech. When we're busy, hey, Zuma, hey, Zuma, hey, honorable member, he's reading. Everyone is speaking now, everyone is talking.
we have been patient with you. We have been trying to give you an opportunity.
So you want to kick them out, Madam Speaker? Madam Speaker, you want to kick them out, you give them opportunities. They are not listening. So you kick them out, Madam Speaker, or what is happening, Madam Speaker? So like I give you, like when someone said like I give you this, I'll give you this, but you never appreciate it. I done all those things to make you happy, but you never appreciate it. Like it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well.
To express yourselves, but we believe that in actual fact, the freedom of expression of the members of this honorable house is definitely being abused by yourselves. Because all honorable members who are here in this house have come to listen to the State of the Nation address. South Africans are here in the gallery. South Africans are sitting at home, waiting eagerly to listen to the State of the Nation address. We would like to assure you, honorable members, that we will respect your freedom of speech, your freedom to raise points of orders, but we are not going to allow you to obstruct the business of the house and to continue to abuse all of us on the basis that you have a right to raise points of orders. So we would like to say to yourselves, Honorable Shibamu, that we're not going to sit here the whole night listening to you raising points of orders,
but the rules allow
which we have ruled.
But the rules allow it. The rules allow it. I understand like how you wanted to take it. You want to make it so easy, so simple. But the rules allow it. Remember what we guided. We guided. The rules allow it to express yourself. The rules allow something like that to raise a point, and people, they have been sitting there for hours. They're sitting there for hours and they'll be like, oh my God.
We have ruled upon the issues you've been raising.
But you have not yet.
We have ruled, and we are not intending to waste endless time because you have a right to raise a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, there is nowhere in this rule book where it's allowed that you will refuse a point of order that is raised by
Honorable Shibambo, you have not been recognized. Please take your seat.
I'm raising to be recognized on a point of order.
We have listened to numerous points of orders from you.
It's allowed in terms of Rule 14S and 14U of the joint rules. Please recognize me on a point of order.
Honorable Shibambo, please take your seat.
And you're going to recognize me after I sit down.
Honorable Shibambo, please take your seat.
But I'm pleading with you that when I sit down, you're going to recognize me because I'm doing a legal and legitimate and constitutional practice of raising a point of order in terms of these rules.
Honorable
Can you please allow me to do that?
Sir, you raised your hand.
No, but Honorable Chairperson of the NCOP, our Chief Whip raised his hand before the leader of the DA. The least you can do is to give him an opportunity to speak and then make a ruling. What type of criteria is this?
Yeah?
Give him chance to speak. Let us not have an attitude against members of
the next president. The next president of South Africa. Julius Malema. I know people, they hate him. But if people don't hate you, you're doing nothing though. If people don't hate you, you know, if people like they don't hate you, this guy is the hated man in South Africa because we want to make people equal. You want people to be equal. You want to change this country. You want to make South Africa a better country. And then he get hated. My point is like, if you are not hated, if you are not like hated, you're doing nothing. People must hate you. Where true success comes. That's where Julius Malema he was created through speak. Why we say copyright to? I'm trying to do.
Nobody recognized you. Nobody gave you the space.
But let's
Please
give
take
the
your
chief
seat.
whip of the EFF an opportunity to speak.
Honorable
He raised his
Malema,
hand.
take your seat. There is an honorable member who is on the floor. Please proceed.
Speaker and Chairperson, I rise on Rule 14B. First of all, and this is absolutely critical, we saw earlier on today army members even here in the precinct. Hold on. The fact of the matter is that the Constitution has been violated, which is something even P.W. Botha would have been proud of. The leader of the ANC who is here has violated the Constitution. What doesn't change is the fact that South Africans voted for him. We are not here tonight to debate that question. What we are here tonight to debate is the people of South Africa and the fact that many don't have work.
Why people hate Zuma like this one? Is hating him or is making him to take responsibility of becoming a leader and taking care of his people? Two. Is the head or is people? Is people like punishing him for things he says he's going to do, then he don't do it? Because when the people are going to punish you for that. There are people going to punish you, say like I'm going to do something, then you don't do it. Oh my God. They are going to punish you. You can see how he seated there as he goes.
Can I request and prevail that we proceed on this matter so that we can talk about the people's business and the South Africans who are left behind while we have this discussion? Can I request that we debate that, please?
Thank you, sir.
I will clap for that. I will clap for that. I will clap for that. Why not?
Point of order. You rose on joint rule 14B.
It's 14U.
14U. Honorable members, Can we do the right thing and allow the president to proceed with his speech?
I don't want to interrupt the president.
Honorable
I've
members,
been raising my hand here.
Honorable members,
I've been
we have
honorable members. Give him those chance. Oh, give him those chance, honorable member. Why you don't want to give him those chance? Oh my God, why you don't want to give those?
Honorable Chair.
We have heard points of orders which we have ruled
for the
on.
first time. I'm speaking for
Honorable
the first time.
members, you will not hold this sitting to ransom.
I'm not trying to do that.
We want to continue with the business.
Can you just
hear
hear me out?
Please take your seat.
Honorable House Chairperson, I'm rising on a point of order. It has nothing to do with what has been said.
What is your point?
No, don't give him. Don't give him a chance. It's going to be around Jacob Zuma. Sit down. It's going to be like our Jacob Zuma. It's going to be like Jacob Zuma this, Jacob Zuma that.
Thank you very much. First of all, those two people there at the door don't belong in the house. Those two people there must leave the house. Give that order. Everybody that is in here must have this card and must have been sworn in terms.
See, like those people, they are not allowed to be here, and it's telling the truth. What they are doing here exactly.
Of his oath of office. Those guys must leave the house. They don't belong in the house. They're in the breach of the... Even the justices are sitting on the other side. The justices are sitting on the other side. We've got two people there. I don't know them. I didn't vet them. This is my house. They must leave. Those two people there. As number... I don't know them. Do you know them? You look shocked even. But you'll say this is your house. There are two guys standing there. Who are they? Do they have this? They must go. That's the first point of order, Honorable Chairperson of the NCOP. The second thing, fundamental mistake here. We are all first and foremost citizens of South Africa, and we are not allowed, according to the Constitution to stand for any office if we have a criminal record.
But when to our criminal record, how many people have criminal record in being parliament? This is South Africa. How many people? Makakule. How many people? How many people in parliament who have criminal records and been in good salaries? There are lots. I understand how it is so angry. So like, why you bring people here? Securities, they bring them from EFF. Yeah? Makaku. They bring from EFF. Because of EFF does not listen. always fights. Always fights. That's the thing about EFF, man.
The court. The Constitutional Court, it doesn't matter whether it's NCOP, it doesn't matter whether it's legislature, even a council of councillors in a township are not allowed to hold public office if they are found to have been in breach of the Constitution. If you want to listen to a person that has breached the Constitution, go do it elsewhere.
What? You are chasing. You are chasing. Wow, what is a bravery? What is a bravery? You are chasing. Going to do somewhere elsewhere. Yeah. So like if you are going to do somewhere, don't do it here. Somewhere where? Huh? Somewhere where?
Somewhere in the prisons there.
Yeah? Somewhere in the prison. Oh my God, it is out of order. Because you are out of order. Because you are out of order, I'm not lying. Because you are out of order.
Where the criminals speak. I have a duty, together with other members of parliament who have taken an oath of office, to protect this house in terms of the Constitution. Mr. Zuma, please leave. Baba, please leave. You don't belong here. You are a constitutional delinquent. You have to leave. Then we can...
Delinquent. Just imagine they say, yeah, delinquent. Someone who break the laws. You don't know those words. These are strong words, dog. These are strong words, not for everyone. Huh? Swatu. Swatu. My man is tired now. How? So like go to do it somewhere else. I don't know where, but go to do it somewhere. Don't do it here. And Jokuzuma is laughing, man. Jokuzuma is laughing. It's like
proceed with the business of the house. I'm sure each and every one of us are competent to can deliberate on the state of the nation. But Mr. Zuma is a delinquent. He breached the Constitution. He doesn't belong in it. It is him that should leave. Not us. You are wrong not to protect us. You're protecting him to stay here. as a constitutional, as a
you
criminal.
are not making a point of order.
It is a point of order.
It's no longer.
How do you call this house in session
making
when people have invaded? Mr. Zuma, together with those two guys, they don't belong in here.
Honorable
He's a criminal, and they must leave.
Honorable Ndlozi, take your seat. Honorable members.
Sihlalo oka NCOP.
I want to rule on this matter.
Why mangabe umuntu ephakamisa isandla ehlonipha ningamvumeli? Ngiyacela njengoba nami ngiyimember yalana.
In point of order, ma'am.
Yabona lento point of order ngiyikhuluma ngithi ngiyacela.
Hayibo. This thing of point of order ayikhuluma. Oh my God. No, guys, don't do something. Reaction video is hard. I do all I can to accommodate you. I do all I can, man, to accommodate. Oh my God. Chicago. So guys, Steve guys, 3 hours now, ne? I pushed, yeah, 3 hours. You know, like why Zulus don't speak? Why Zulus don't speak? Then ready to be saved. What's this one? Why Zulus, man, they don't like to speak English? This lady say like this point of order, it doesn't make sense for me. I won't say the point of order. I won't say a point of order. Oh, I took to the group chat for offering students my service. You understand, to help them to become top student. I took the group chat of education. Sorry.
Umuntu ucela on a point of order or point of
ngabe point of order ngaba kuyona ngifuna ukukhuluma.
Hayibo. She don't understand. She's old. They say like if a person asks from point of order or point of privilege, you say like, hey, you wanna learn today as long as the point of order. She's so cute. She's so cute. Eh? This is point of privilege, point of order, point of it depends on you, and that's like,
Mama.
Ngiyabonga-ke. Sihlalo lapho ngaphambili ngiyanibingelela enyakeni omusha nobabili.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year, guys. Say Happy New Year on the chat, Happy New Year on the chat, Happy New Year on the chat. Say there, Happy New Year on the chat there. I want to see it because of we are in this house issue.
Kunento ebuhlungu la. Kufuka kuthiwa la njoba sila sizosebenzela abantu base South Africa. Akushiwo la ukuthi sizosebenzela abantu esibathanda nesingabafuni. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi njoba uhlezi lapho ngaphambili yini ukuthi masingena nikwazi nikusibona ukuthi sizolwa sibe singalo why nina nibona sangathi thina umangamela simthande ngishiso yini na ngisho ukuthi kuyimanje umangameli niyamazi unamacala kodwa manje nibhizi niyamvika.
Speaking home language. Speaking home language, so like really unfair. Speaking home language. So you guys are unfair. Very unfair. Why you, let me explain simple English because of me don't understand this language. So like why you make it so bad when you come here, you think like every time you came here to fight. You didn't come here to fight. We didn't come here to fight. But you make us bad people. You understand? You make us bad people.
That is not a point of order. That's not a point of order. Please take your seat. Please take your seat.
We are sick and tired in the
Please take your seat. That's not a point of order.
She's tired, she. Say we are tired. Say we are tired. Say we are tired of corruption. Just imagine this is 2020. Let me see. 9 years back. 9 years back. So like we are tired of your criminality in this country. We are tired of criminalities in this country. We are tired of these criminalities. Just imagine 9 years back. Nine years back. What should I do?
Honorable members. Honorable member, please take your seat. 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 Honorable members, we have been patient.
So they're going to kick them out now. You know? They should I make it? Should I make it? No, I'm going to leave it with 3 hours. Half. 3 hours. Take your. Now they are angry. I never spend money on my first date.
We have listened to you. We have also said to you, you must refrain from these continuous points of orders, which are frankly very spurious.
Yeah?
We have.
How many like I have to make? Sorry? 4 minutes. Like now they no longer take it. Now they no longer take it. They are going to kick them out. They've been patient with these people. They've been patient with these people. Oh, I've been putting this so tired. That's it. Me done.
Also advised that you should not abuse the joint rules
of this parliament. They will not abuse the joint rule of this parliament. When a man say like point of speaker, listen. Right? You must listen very well. When you say like point of speaker, Madam Speaker, listen, do this. You must listen. And you can see how this place is looking. It's very focused. It's very focused.
We want to ask you to take your seats, to allow us to continue with this business of this house.
You know, like it's 30 minutes and instead with EFF. I don't know, like when they come out, there's like Zuma is not speaking today. I know they told themselves like Zuma is not speaking. Zuma, we don't allow Jacob Zuma to speak. We don't allow Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma must not speak. Jacob Zuma must not allow to speak. When they come to parliament, say like Jacob Zuma, we make sure that guy don't speak.
Honorable members are really not interested in the business of the day. Please leave this house. No. I will not.
EFF, sit down. How like now we are relaxing, want to see this thing being fixed. EFF standing, want to continue the business of the day. And look this guy here, look this guy. It's not going to end well. See like this guy here, standing. It's not going to end well. Oh my God, I don't know if Facebook. It's not going to end well. I listen to this guy.
Recognize any other point of order. I will not recognize any point of order. You are making a terrible mistake. You are making a terrible mistake. Honorable member, take your seat or leave this house. The glue that binds the people of this country. Honorable member, take your seat or leave this house.
Honorable Chairperson, you are.
These people, they are angry. The Marash is angry. So bad. But for me, it's not bad, boy.